Welcome to another video from UA code 127.0.0.1. Students, hope so you are good and doing well in your life. Today I come to you with my new CTF and the CTF is Nmap Advanced Port Scan. Before start my lecture, I would like to say you kindly subscribe my channel and press the bell icon to get the notification of all my upcoming lecture. Okay guys, this is the part of Junior Penetration Tester. Let's start from the introduction. This room is the third in Nmap series and in this room, you are going to cover all these scan types. That is null, fin, XMS, Mammon. You are going to also cover the spoofing IP, spoofing MAC, decoy scan, fragmented packet, ideal scan. Let's jump to the task 2. Your machine should be on. First, I'm going to show you how to perform the null scan. Basically, in null scan, you do not need to set any flag. Let me show you guys. If you want to perform null scan again your target machine, you can simply type here nmap, then hyphen sn switch, and then your target IP address. This is the method how you can actually perform null map nmap scan, null nmap scan against your target machine. In this scan, a lack of reply in null scan indicates that either the port is open or firewall is blocking the packet. See here, point to be noted. If delay of any packet mean that there is that the firewall is blocking the packet, but the port is open. Note that many Nmap options required root privilege. Unless you are running Nmap as root, you need to use sudo. Okay, you can use sudo command if you want to perform null scan. The next scan is fin scan. The fin scan sends the TCP packet with the fin flag. See here, you have to actually send the TCP packet with fin flag. Fin flag is used in this type of scan, and the switch is this one, that is hyphen SF. You can type here nmap hyphen SF and then target IP address. Here you can see when the target send a fin request to the server, it's mean that there is no more data to send. The next scan type is XMS. XMS scan gets its name after Christmas tree lights. XMS scan sets the fin, push and urgent flag. It needs to be set actually 3 flags in order to work. You can use this command. If I'm going to terminal and type this command here to perform XMS scan, see here, it will display some result to me that some ports open filtered. It's mean actually no real state of port is shown to me. Open filtered mean either port is open or some firewall is present here. It's time to solve a question. The first question is that in a null scan, how many flags are set? You can see in null flag, there is no need to set any flag. So the answer of this question is 0. The next question is that in FinScan, how many flags are set to 1? Here you can see in FinScan, only one flag is need to be set. So the answer of this question is 1. In XMS scan, how many flags are set to 1? Here you can see in XMS scan, there are 3 flags. That is fin, push and urgent. These are 3 flags that are used in XMS scan. Okay, now students, it's time to actually answer about how many ports open are, how many ports appear as open filtered. So if I count all these ports, these are 7. So the answer of this question is 7. Repeat your scan logic on null scan against the target machine. How many ports appeared as open filtered? Okay, it's time to perform a null scan. If I typed here hyphen sn to perform null scan against my target machine and hit enter. Now you can see the number of ports are 7. Let's jump to the task 3 that is related to the TCP Mammon scan. Okay, Uriel Mammon first described this scan is 1996. Basically, in this scan, the fin and acknowledgement bits are sets. These two flags are sets in this scan. Let me show you. If you want to perform a Mammon scan, you can actually use this syntax. Okay, I should here specify the correct IP address. The IP address is this one. And hit enter. Now definitely it will perform a Maven scan against this target machine. Okay, this scan won't work on most target encountered in modern networks. However, we include it in this room to better understand the port scanning mechanism and hacking mindset. Basically, guys, this is not most commonly used scan. To select this scan, you can use hyphen SM switch. In how many Maven scan? In the Maven scan, how many flags are set? Here you can see two flags needs to be set. One is fin and the second one is acknowledgement. These two flags need to be set in Maven scan. Let's jump to the task 4. I should terminate the machine from this task. Here the new machine is present to me. I'm going to turn on this new machine, and in this task you are going to learn about TCP acknowledgement scan. Okay, as the name implies, the acknowledgement scan will send a TCP packet with the acknowledgement set. Use this switch to perform TCP acknowledgement scan. Okay, I'm going to use TCP acknowledgement scan. I'm going to clear the screen. Okay, copy the IP address from here. Move to my terminal and hit enter. It will perform the TCP acknowledgement scan against this target machine. This kind of scan would be helpful if there is a firewall in front of a target. Basically, this can uh, assure you either firewall is present or not. This will be used to identify the firewall state. Either firewall is in filtered state or unfiltered state. Consequently, based on an acknowledgement packets resulted in responses, you will learn which ports were not blocked by firewall. In other words, this type of scan is more suitable to discover firewall rule sets and configuration. Point to be noted, basically this type of scan will be used to identify the firewall rule sets and configuration. Okay, now you can see that is port 22, and unfiltered mean that firewall is not enabled on this port 22, unfiltered port 80 as well. So you can use acknowledgement scan in order to identify the firewall rule sets and configuration. After setting up the target and target VM with a firewall, we repeat the acknowledgement scan. This time we'll receive some interesting result, and as seen in the console output below, we have three ports that are not being blocked by the firewall. The result indicate that the firewall is blocking all other ports except for these. You can see these three ports are not blocked by firewall. You can actually perform any task on these ports. These are not blocked by the firewall. The next type of scan is window scan. Another similar scan is TCP window scan. TCP window scan is almost the same as acknowledgement scan. However, it examines the TCP window field of reset. Okay, you can use this syntax. I'm going to copy this from here, move to my terminal and paste it here and hit enter. Okay, however, as you would expect, if we repeat our TCP window scan against a server behind a firewall, we expect to get more satisfying result. If a server is present behind a firewall, then you can use the window scan. In the console output below, the TCP window scan pointed that three ports are detected as closed. Let me show you. Now you can see it states the firewall rule set here. Closed mean all these ports are closed, the rest of other ports are not closed. This is contrast with the acknowledgement state that label the same three ports are unfiltered. Although we know that these ports are not closed, we realize they respond differently, indicating that the firewall does not block them. see here, these two scans are work uh, in this way. The next scan type is custom scan. You can perform custom scan by using --syn flags method. In the TCP window scan, how many flags are set? You can see here in TCP window scan, two flags need to be set. That is acknowledgement. I think only one packet need to be set. That is -SV. The next question is that you decided to experiment with a custom TCP scan that has the reset flag set. What would you add after scan flags? You can also add scan flag sets flags equal to reset RST. Here you should specify the flag type. Okay, how many ports appeared unfiltered? The question is that launch the attack box if you have not done that already. Once both are ready, open the terminal on the attack box and use the nmap launch to launch an acknowledgement scan against the target machine. Okay, I should perform the acknowledgement scan. And hit enter. The question is that how many ports appeared unfiltered? See here, the number of ports that are unfiltered are 4. What is the newest port number that appeared? Okay guys, basically this is the new port number that appeared newly. Before that, this port is not appeared to me. The next question is that is there any service behind the newly discovered port? You can see there is actually when I typed here yes, my answer is not submitted correctly. When I typed here no, my answer is submitted correctly. The next, let's move to the task 5. Before that, I should terminate this machine. I will jump to the task 5, spoofing and decoy. Okay guys, basically in some network setups, you will be able to scan a target system using a spoofed IP. Spoofed IP address is a fake IP address. And you can also spoof your MAC address as well. The syntax is this one: nmap -s and spoof IP and then your victim IP address. I'm going to show you how you can actually use this one. You can simply type here. You can simply type here spoofed IP, something like that 10.10.190.80 and then the victim IP 198.168.18.45. This is the method how you can actually perform a spoof scan against your target machine. This is not your real ID. This is the fake IP address, and this is the your victim IP. And press enter. Right now, as I use a random victim, so this is not display correctly me result, but the method is this one. Okay, you can either use multiple IP address as spoofed. Here you can see by using -d method. If I typed here this command, it's mean these two are the spoofed IP addresses and me represent the real your IP address, and this is the victim IP address. Here you can see this index will make the scan of this target machine, and as appear as coming from the IP address this and this. These two are the fake IP addresses, spoofed IP address, and me represent your real IP address in third order. It's time to solve the question. The question is that what do you need to add the command to make scan appears as if coming from the source IP address, that this one. Okay, how you can actually make a spoof IP address? You can guys simply type here by using this method. You can simply type -s and then spoofed IP address. This that is 10.10.10.11. The next question is that what do you need to add to the command? This is the command. Actually, what do you need to add to make the scan appear that is coming from the source IP address, that this and this one. So it's time to use multiple spoofed IP address. Let me show you how you can actually made multiple. You typed here nmap and then hyphen d switch, and then the first spoof IP, that is 10 dot 10 dot 20.21, and then second IP address, that is 10.10.20.28, and then here you can use me switch and then your victim IP address. This is the method how you can actually use multiple IP addresses spoofed. So the answer of this question is this one. The next task is task is 6, that is related to the fragmented packet. Basically, why we need fragmented packets? If you want to bypass the firewall, then it's very good practice to send your packets in chunks, in a few small pieces. This is called fragmentation. You can use -f switch in order to perform a, fragmented scan. If the TCP segment has a size of 64 and -f option is being used, how many IP fragments will be used? Basically, it will be 4. At from here, you can see the IP data will be divided into 8 bytes. Adding another -f will be split into the 16-byte fragment instead of 8. But here, if you see, if you will be used, this option is being used, how many IP fragments will you get? Actually, I will get total 4 IP fragments. Let's jump to the task 7, that is ideal and zombie scan. You can perform this method in order to perform an ideal and zombie scan. Okay. The question is that you discovered a rarely used network printer with this IP. See here, this is the IP address of the printer, and you decided use it as a zombie. Now it's time to use this IP address as a zombie in your ideal scan. What argument should you add to your nmap? I should add -si and then the zombie IP address. This is the IP address of printer that I actually used as a zombie. -si switch will be used in zombie scan. Here you can see this is the full syntax of zombie scan. Let's jump to the task 8, getting more details. Okay, you might consider adding reason if you want nmap to provide more detail regarding its reasoning and conclusion. Okay guys, basically you can use this switch in order to get more detail. If I want to perform a simple stealth scan, you can go to the terminal and paste it here. This command, it will perform a stealth scan against this target machine. I should specify this target machine. And hit enter. See here, it displays the port number, its states and services. And now if I add this switch, that is reason, definitely now it will display reason to me as well. See here, now 4 columns are present to me. Before that, only 3 columns are present. Providing the reason flag give us the explicit reason why nmap conclude that the system is up or particular port is open. This is reason that actually based on nmap scan result. You can also used here hyphen v switch in order to perform more verbosity result. Okay. See here, it displays some more detailed result. Okay, if -v does not satisfy your curiosity, you can use -d for debugging details or -d for even more details. Okay. If you want to use hyphen D switch for debugging purpose, see here it will display you more detailed result. You can either type here hyphen hyphen D, okay, and hit enter. See, it will display you a very detailed result rather than that when you used hyphen V switch. It's very detailed result. All ports are shown to me. See, so this is also very useful method. Okay, now it's time to answer the question. I'm going to use this command of nmap and hit enter. Here you can see I'm going to perform stealth scan, and hyphen F mean to say some common ports, and hyphen hyphen reason to show me some reason as well. What is the reason behind for the stated port being open? Here you can see the reason is SYN acknowledgement. So the answer is SYN acknowledgement. Let's jump to the task 9, that is related to the summary. In this room, you learn about TCP null scan, hyphen SN switch will be used, fin scan, hyphen SF switch will be used, XMS scan, hyphen SX switch, Mammon scan, acknowledgement scan, window scan, how you can actually create custom TCP scan, how you perform spoofed source IP, zombie scan, how you can perform fragmented scan. Some other options you learn in this are reason, hyphen V, verbostry, debugging, and hyphen hyphen D for more detail. So students, this is all about this room, that is Nmap advanced port scan room. Port scan room. Definitely you will do practice about it. I will come to you with my new lecture. Till that, Allah Hafiz and take care.